All right, welcome to Coffee with Markus. This is episode 133, and today I will show you I will show you my account statements of the wheel account and how much I made. Plus, we will review our current positions or my current positions, and I'll show you how my $500,000 account is doing. And then, of course, we will have plenty of time for your questions. Anyhow, does that sound like a good agenda? Perfect. Then let's get started. This show is about real money and real trades. I'll show you the trading strategies that I personally trade, the tools that I use to trade my own accounts, and we will talk about the right mindset of a trader. Now, talking about mindset, I'm going to show you how to create SRC profits. And SRC stands for systematic, repeatable, and consistent, because that is the key to long-term success in the markets. So, if you are sick of all the hype and empty promises, and you want to learn trading strategies that actually work, then click on like right now and let's get started. All right, fantastic. So good to have you here, because today we talk about real results. So yes, I will show you my account statements of a smaller account that I traded over the past few months with the wheel strategy. So just wanted to make sure that we are good. Audio is good. Jared, I don't see any comments right now, so don't know if somehow accidentally we have disabled comments. If so, sorry about this. Didn't mean to do that. Anyhow, it'll be a great show. You can leave the comments right underneath the video. You see, the wheel is a fascinating strategy for generating SRC profits. And SRC profit stands for systematic, repeatable, and consistent, right? But I mean, don't take my word for it. Over the next few minutes, I will show you my account statement so that you can see exactly how much money I made with this strategy on a rather small account. So let's jump on the screen and get started right away. So this time we do not want to look at the markets. I thought it would be more fun to really show exactly how much I made month over the past few months on a rather small account. So let me show you what happened here. So this is where, let's just zoom in here. As you can see, on 7/21, so July 21, I opened an account with tastyworks that I'm dedicating to this particular trading strategy here. And I wired $50,000 into this account. So this is where I thought, okay, let's just write this here in a little spreadsheet and say the opening balance here was $50,000. So far, so good, right? Okay, so now the question is, okay, what happened? This was on July 21st, so I didn't have much time in July to trade, but I still had a week to trade. And so we want to see what happened. So this here is my real account statement from tastyworks. What I did is I blurred the account number out. I hope you understand. I mean, this obviously makes sense. So, and by the end of July, after 1 week of trading, as you can see, there were $50,421 in this account. So let's jump over and let's actually talk about this. So in July, end of July, we had $50,421 in there. By the way, if you're new to the wheel strategy, don't worry about it. So I'll show you exactly how to get started there, what that is in just a few minutes. But I thought we start with real results, because after all, this is what this show is all about, real results and real trades. Okay, so then let's just see what happened here in the next month. So now I had a full month of trading, and over a full month of trading, you see there's the statement here from August 2020. I was able to trade this account using the wheel strategy up to $53,485. Now, I thought about it. I thought, should I actually go through every single trade? And I started preparing for this, and then I realized that's kind of boring. I thought it would be more interesting to show you the results and then some actual trades that are right now still open in my account, right? Would that make sense? Okay, if you like this idea, then click on like really quick. This way I know that this is a good plan that we have here for spending the next few minutes together. Okay, so going back to what happened. So we went up to 53,485. So I'm typing it here in my Excel sheet, 53,485. 485. And you see, I use a little formula here that helps me calculate how much in percent I made this month. And you see, in July, since I was only trading for 1 week, I only made 0.84%. So not really very impressive. But here now we are talking. I mean, this is right now 6.08%. And you might say, you know what? I thought that you could double an account. And you know what? It is possible, but not overnight. And we know that right now there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the markets as I'm recording this video. We have GME, AMC, right? GameStop, AMC Theaters, BlackBerry, Bed Bath & Beyond, and it's going all over the place. But you see, for me, since I am living, or I trade for an income here, so I want to make sure that I generate SRC profits, systematic, repeatable, and consistent. So, but let's actually go through the account statement. So fortunately, it's only 6 months, so it goes fairly quick here. So in September, I then traded the account up to 54,142. So let's jump over to the Excel spreadsheet, enter it there. And so here we are at 54,142. So in percent, again, this is where this month's was okay. And here's what happened. In September, I got assigned a position. I got assigned on TQQQ. This, by the way, is something that I'm describing in my new book in detail, but this is not yet out. So let me just show you of what happened here. So this is why in September, profits were a little bit slim because this position was going against me. Remember in September when the markets actually started tanking by 10%, and the position that I was in was down 30%. And this can happen with the wheel. Anyhow, so let's see what happened here in the next months. So now we are moving to the October statement. Here we go. So October, now the account is up to 59,152. And one more thing is happening here. See, there's interest expense. Interest expense means I tapped into my margin. But what do you see? How much is it? $1.04. You see, there's so many people concerned about, oh my gosh, when I have a margin account, how much do I have to pay in interest? Nothing, next to nothing. Look at this, $1. And I mean, here now we are up to 59,152. So let me type this in here. 59,152. And let's see, in terms of percentages, now again we are moving. This is 9.25%. All right, let's just move on and go to the next month. So we are already in November. That is the good news. There's not too many account statements to go through. So right now we are looking at the November account statement. And you see that in November, it was good. I was finally able to close out the position where I got assigned, which was the TQQQ position. And now the account is up to $65,000. As you see, there's a little bit more interest that I had to pay. So now it is $1.45. Big deal, right? I mean, this is really nothing magic. Let me just zoom in so that you can see it. And let's jump over to the spreadsheet and I'll show you exactly of what happened here. So we went up to $65,305. And let's see in percent. Okay, 10.4%. Not bad. We are right back on track. So let's see what happened here in December. So I have the December statement here. There we go. Statement from tastyworks. And in December on this account, here you see it, I traded it up to 66,000 and I used a little bit of my margin. So you see right now, it's what, $2.22. Okay, so $2.22 in interest. I think that is okay, right? So especially since now we are going somewhere. So let's go to the spreadsheet, and by the end of the year here, we are at 66,183. So in terms of percent, this is another 1.34%, so not really too exciting here. In December, I don't know about you, but since we had Christmas, I took off. I went with my kids to Miami for a sailing regatta, so I was there for, I think, 2 weeks, so not very actively. I basically stopped trading the week before Christmas, so therefore it wasn't really a full month. But as you can see here, I made a total in the last year of $16,183 on a $50,000 account. So that's 32.37% in 5 months and a week. So this means, where are we? Like around 65, 70% in a year, something like this. And you see, here is the beautiful thing. You can do this on a larger account. You don't have to do this on a small account. You can do it on a small account. You can even do it on a $20,000 account. It really depends if you want to grow your account, right? Because then you're trading strategies for growth, or if you want to trade for income, and this is what I'm doing right now. So, shall we take a look at what's happening on my larger account where I'm trading the wheel strategy? Okay. Sound good? Give me a like if that sounds good. All right, perfect. Let's jump over there and let's see what is happening in this account. There we go. So let me share my desktop. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positions, and there is some red today in the account. So let's take a look of what's happening here. And this is my $500,000 account update 3 that I want to do here. The goal is to make $15,000 per month. Now, I should also say this $500,000 account is a margin account. So as a margin account, it means I put $250,000 in cash in it, and the rest is on margin. And again, don't be too concerned about how much I'm paying in interest. I mean, as you have seen, over the 6 months of trading a $50,000 account, I paid $2.22 in interest. So no worries here. So in previous videos, we talked about of how I'm doing thus far. So here, I believe that I started trading this account. Let's actually take a look at this. Let's see of when exactly I started trading this account. I believe it was on January 11th. Okay, so let's write this down. Okay, started trading on January 11, 2021. So that's when we started on this account, and let's see where we are right now. So today, as I'm doing this video here for you, is January 29th. So this is the last trading day in January. And let's see where we stand. So first of all, we want to see, okay, what have we realized year to date? Because when you're trading, there is realized profits and unrealized profits. And what we want to count is the money that is already in our account. This year, the unrealized profits, right? I mean, anything can happen. And as I'm recording it, the markets are open for another 17 minutes. So we will see what happens here. But thus far, $8,768 are realized profits. So let's write this down. 8,000. This is realized profits, meaning that this is already in the account. Now, as you can see, this is a little bit shy of my $15,000 goal. But first of all, keep in mind that I was trading only for 3 out of the 4 weeks. So technically, we should actually lower the goal to $10,000. But hey, let's not sugarcoat it. So it seems that this month, I might miss my goal. Now, why do I say I might miss my goal? Well, very easy, because today several option positions will expire. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at the trades that I still have right now open. So GDXJ, this is where I was assigned and bought 2,000 shares at $49.50. So right now, as you can see, GDXJ is trading at $49.92. This means that I'm making money. Yes, today, I'm losing a little bit money on this, but overall, this does not look too bad. So there's another $822 sitting in unrealized profits. And keep in mind, with GDXJ, I already sold puts and calls and put into my account $4,065. Then we have HAL. And HAL is a position where, let's jump on the chart so that you can see it. So I sold puts, and selling put means that I want the price to stay above the strike price. And HAL doesn't do me that favor. It seems that we are closing below the strike price. And if this is happening, if we are closing below the strike price today, I will get assigned HAL shares. Now let's take a look at how many I traded. 54. So with HAL, let's just see. HAL looks like I will be the proud owner of 5,400 shares on Monday. We'll see, right? I mean, we will see what happens there, and then we will start selling calls against it. So this is the idea, right? When this happens, I will sell calls against it. So I'm not worried about it. And HAL, I also already made some money. Well, we'll see. So this should be $1,000 that will be deposited in my pocket here. Next trade that I have is NEO. Now this is a trade that will go on into next week. So NEO needs to stay above 49, and so far so good. So we don't have to worry about this one. Now UAL is another one that is kind of a nail biter. It expires today, and UAL actually, we need to stay above $40. And right now, as you can see, it's trading at $40.04. Let's switch to a 5-minute chart so that you get an idea. It is, you see, trading right at the strike price. It's bouncing back, so we need to see where we close today. Again, if I am getting a sign, I'm not too worried about this because this is part of the plan. Okay, so very, very important. Getting assigned is part of the plan. And this is very important. It's actually the lucrative part. And here's why. Let's take a look at the positions that I traded thus far this month. So we go back again to the realized profits. And you see, on Apple, I made $1,848. On IBM, this was a mistake trade. And when you're wrong, you liquidate right away, right? So IBM, I got out of this. I realized that I made a mistake there. LL, $720. MNST, $360. Twitter, $528, Win, $1,200. What do you see? If I'm sorting this by the highest profit, what do you see? The highest profit is the stock that I was assigned. That is part of the plan. And this is why it is so important to actually follow your plan. People ask me all the time, Markus, are you rolling these puts out not to get so that you're not getting assigned? No! Let me be absolutely clear. Getting assigned is part of the plan. And as you see, I mean, as I'm just showing it to you, it is actually the lucrative part. So you want to get assigned. You just need to make sure that you have enough money in your account. And this is part of a class that I'll be happy to teach you. We'll talk about this here in just a moment. So anyhow, going back to the positions, UAL, we will see if it drops in the next 12 minutes below 40, then I might get assigned here. So let's write this down. UAL, let's put this here. UAL, I might or might not get assigned. If so, no worries. That is a good thing. So let's see what else do we have here. So Uber is another one where I will probably be the proud owner of Uber shares. Because here, let's just go back to a daily chart. I sold the puts with a 52 strike price. And as you can see right now, they're trading well below 52. It's trading at 50.73. Let me just quickly check how many did I sell here. So I sold 19 options. So this means... if you look at Uber, and we can copy and paste this, that's a beautiful thing, right? It's a very, as you can see, I'll come back to this, it's a very, very systematic approach with a plan. And then we follow the plan. There we go. So here it looks like I will be the proud owner of 1,900 shares of Uber on Monday. And when this happens, I will sell calls against Uber, and here I will sell calls against HAL. So we shall see. WW is another one. So WW, let's take a look at this. It is Weight Watchers. If we stay today for the next 11 minutes above 2250, I will keep the full premium. So here we are absolutely good. There's nothing. So WW, I will keep the whole premium. We are good. We're good. We're good, right? Okay, and then the last one, and this here, we have another little nail biter here. Let me just collapse this a little bit. So, oops. I'm so sorry, I just realized. I forgot to switch over. There you go, right? WW, I will keep the premium, we're good. There we go, and now we will talk about Win. So Win is the last one, and this is where right now we are all over the place with Win. So Win, we need to be above a strike price of 100. I am actually switching over to a 5-minute chart, and as you can see on a 5-minute chart, we have been below, above, below, above, below, above, below, above. So we have another 10 minutes of trading, and this is where we will see what happens here. Now, Win, I did sell 10, so this would be 1,000 shares. So let's go back to this one. So Win, I might or might not get assigned. You see, the important thing is that getting assigned is part of the plan. So I don't mind being assigned. This is where the fun will start, and I want to actually do a class where I teach you everything in detail, because I think that this would be beneficial. Do you agree? Would this be beneficial to do a class? So before I look at what questions you might have here, let's quickly talk about this, because I talked to my team and I said, you know what, there is so much interest around the wheel, and as you know, I have written a book, and it is right now at the printer, and it will be another 6 to 8 weeks before this book will be available. And I thought, okay, what can we do to help you to make money right now, because these market conditions are fantastic. So here's what we decided to do. We decided to put together a wheel masterclass. And what does this mean, a wheel masterclass? This means that you and I, if you choose to do so, will trade live together. So we will meet 30 minutes after the markets open, because this is the best time to actually trade the wheel. So 30 minutes, maybe 15 to 30 minutes after the open. So I thought we will do this. Now, let me be very, very clear the way how this works. I am using my tool, the PowerX Optimizer, that shows me every day the best candidates according to the wheel. But now the key question is here, how do you pick the right one? As you can see today, since we are on a down day is great. And overall today, as I'm recording it, the markets are down. As you can see, the Dow Jones here, if you're switching back to a daily chart, is down. Are we at a daily chart? There we go. Yeah. So the Dow is down 1.5%. It was down as much as 2% earlier. So these are great days to put wheel positions on. And this is why I have a lot of choices here. Now, this is where automatically my PowerX Optimizer is giving me, as you can see, the next refresh here is in 7 seconds. So we are getting, let me move this a little bit over there. It's a bit easier to see this way. So as you can see, every 2 minutes, I'm getting a new list with new opportunities here. Now, I know that you might already have the PowerX Optimizer, and if so, of course, you can attend this class as well. So in this class, I want to show you exactly, okay, what is this wheel thing, right? I mean, how does it work? Selling puts. How exactly do we do this? So let me just break it down so that you know exactly what we are planning to do in this class. So in the Wheel Masterclass. So the Wheel Masterclass. Okay, let me just center this and talk about the details of this class so that you can decide whether this is something that might be beneficial to you or not. So first of all, it is live trading. We meet at 10 a.m. Eastern time, which is 30 minutes after the markets open. So we will use PowerX Optimizer. I'm abbreviating it here. No, actually, let me write it out. PowerX Optimizer, which is the tool that I use to find the best trades. We will look through trades together. And by doing this, we will talk about what are the best stocks to trade, because out of this list that you see here, not every stock is a good stock to trade. This is what technically is good, and now we can run through a very quick visual inspection, and I can show you how to do this in 5 minutes or less. And let's actually say, because you're a beginner, so I want to do this, what stocks to trade in 10 minutes or less. So not only do we look for the best stock prices, we are also looking at what are the best strike prices to trade, right? Because I want to make sure that you are not choosing a strike price that is too close that you're getting assigned. And we will also, this is where the fun part starts, we will place trades together so that you see exactly how to sell a put option. Okay, that you see exactly how to execute a trade. And it doesn't matter what trading platform you have, whether I personally use tastyworks, but I'll explain to you exactly how this will work on other platforms, whether you're using interactive brokers or Robinhood, or you're using TD Ameritrade, or you're using Schwab or Fidelity. It doesn't really matter. And then here's another cool trick. I will show you how to place a profit target, because yes, it does make sense, to take profits early. And we are doing all of this with the goal of making at least 30% per year on a cash account, or if you're using a margin account, and it's super simple to open a margin account, you can do this. I will show it to you how to do this responsibly, and this would be where we are making 60% per year on a margin account. Now this is here very, very important. This is a strategy to trade for a living. And here's why. Because with this strategy, we will generate SRC profits, which stands for systematic, repeatable, and consistent. So if you're interested in this, if that is okay with you, I'll show you how to be part of this masterclass where you can sign up if you want to do this. So let me actually come back to you here quickly on the screen. I have, or my team has, prepared a very special URL. We'll post it probably somewhere here on this page, either on this side or on this side or on this side. You will see it's rockwelltrading.com/wheelmaster. Now, when you go to this website, you will see that this, if you don't have the PowerX Optimizer yet, this is your chance to get that tool. Now, I want to be very, very clear. If you already own PowerX Optimizer or you're part of my mastermind group, don't worry about a thing. We will send you a very special email where you get your invitation, and as if you already are a PowerX Optimizer owner, you can attend for free. Yes, absolutely. You can attend for free. If you're part of my mastermind, you can attend for free as well. We will email you special links. You don't have to do anything. Now, if you're new to me, if you're new to this channel, if you don't know what I'm doing, this is your opportunity, because honestly, this is really a cool class that we put together, because not only is it a live class with me and my head coach, Markus, so it's not that there's other people. I'm doing it personally here with you, and this will include the PowerX Optimizer, which you can use to trade both the options wheel strategy as well as the PowerX strategy. So today we're focusing on the wheel strategy because I wanted to show you what is possible. If you want to grow your account, this is when the PowerX strategy is probably suitable for you, and this is where this tool can help you. So this tool is 2 strategy in 1. So the PowerX Optimizer scans over 12,000 stocks to show you the best stocks according to the PowerX strategy. And then we also have this wheel masterclass live trading with Mark and Marcus. Yes, not to confuse it. I'm Marcus. My head coach is Mark Hodge. This is what he looks like if you see it. And yeah, we will absolutely answer all of your questions in this class here. It will also include the wheel income calculator. This is part of this tool here so that you know exactly what stock to trade and what option to trade. You see, it's a stoplight system. Red, yellow, and green indicators let you know immediately if the trade meets our strict criteria, whether it is worth taking it here at all. So then we also have the PowerX wheel scanner that scans every 2 minutes through all the options and give you the very best trades. Now, if you are still trading a smaller account, this course might be perfect for you. This is a masterclass that we did in the past, and I'm including it for you, the recording, absolutely for free. So this way you have the right tool and you have also all the knowledge that you need with this. We already talked about the PowerX masterclass. We are planning sometime this year, when all this craziness is over, to do live events again, where we can meet, you and I, finally. I hope that this is over. So we're including 2 tickets to a class. So there's a lot in there. As you can see, live new member orientation. Just go to this website. It is Wheel Masterclass. And you have access to a VIP group, lifetime updates. And all of this is just for one payment of $1,997. Again, you know me. I'm providing value no matter what. If you are already part of our community, you know that I love to give more than I ever promise. And this is the only promise that I'll make, that I will over-deliver. Always have, always will. So if this is your first time watching this video and you say, oh my gosh, I don't want to invest in this yet, that is okay. But you see, this is an opportunity. We're running this special for the next few days. There's probably on this page somewhere a timer. And let me tell you this right now is the absolute best offer that we have ever made. I mean, it includes everything. So this way you are fully equipped with what you need to either trade an account for growth, which would be the PowerX strategy, or trade for a living, trade for income with the wheel option strategy. Again, if you're already part of our community, don't do anything. We will send you emails. So the class, as you have seen, if I scroll to the very top here again of this page, and yes, I will share my screen, the class is on February 4th at 9 o'clock Central Time, so 10 o'clock Eastern Time. And this is where we will go through all of this. So we're planning this wheel masterclass for 60 minutes, but don't be surprised if we go a little bit longer. I'm known for announcing that we will go for 60 minutes and then we go for 90 minutes or maybe even 2 hours. No promises there. Anyhow, so I hope that this helps, and just wanted to offer this to you. If you are thinking and asking, is there a special? Is there a class? How can I achieve these results that I've just shown you? Again, I mean, it's trading. There's no promises whatsoever. I'm here to share my account statements with you. I'm here to share actually my live account with you so that you see the results that I am achieving, and then I want to empower you that you can achieve similar results. Now, my results are not typical at all. I've been doing it for a long time. So you might not make 60% per year, but hey, what if you would make 50% per year or 40% per year? Would that be good, right? If you could grow your small account to a larger one, would this be helpful? So I believe so. And if this is where you say, sure, let's do this, then I would say this class is for you. All right. I also want to make sure that I'm addressing some of the questions. And of course, we want to see, where did we end up? Are we getting assigned in some of these stocks? So let's see. This will be here a nail biter. Okay. Oh my gosh. We see ITM, 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 ITM. ITM means in the money. So looking at what we did earlier, it seems that I will be the proud owner of 5,400 HAL shares. It also seems, look at this, Uber. Where did Uber close? At $39.99. 1 cent below the strike price. So I need to see if I'm getting assigned, because I'm not quite sure if this automatic assignment here or if it is only 1 cent if the owner of the option that I'm sold it to has to say it. So UAL, I still say I might or might not get assigned, and if I'm getting assigned, it will be 2,500 shares. Keep in mind, I'm trading a larger account, so this here is absolutely fine. Now, this here expired worthless, WW, because it needed to stay above 2250, and it did. So this will expire worthless. But I'm definitely getting assigned in Win. So Win, as you can see, traded below 100. So I will be the proud owner. Okay, so this will be 1,000 shares of Win that we can then sell calls against. And again, getting assigned is part of the plan, and it's a lucrative part. So the good news is, when you choose to sign up for this class, we can manage these positions together next week, right? So I can show you exactly what happens, what we are doing right now. So we are here. So Uber, definitely, I will have 1,900 shares on Monday, and UAL, we shall see. But HAL, so we can move this over here. So because HAL, I'm definitely being assigned. This is in the money ITM. So I will be the proud owner of 5,400 shares on Monday. So again, let's take a look at all of your questions that you have here. And let me just make sure that I see your questions. There we go. And then I will answer those because we have some more time here. Okay. It's so good to see everybody here. You are amazing. And yes, it has been an absolutely crazy market this week. And you see, crazy markets mean that there's volatility. What does volatility mean? Volatility means that option premiums are high. What does it mean for option sellers like us? It means this is good. Volatility is good. We want volatility because whether we are selling puts or we are selling calls, we want to have high premiums, right? Absolutely. Anyhow, so Chad says, best month trading the wheel, made $1,600 this month. Best month yet. There you go, Chad. I'm so glad that you're already using the tools. I know that you invested in this, a couple of months ago, I believe, wasn't it like November, December? So, and look at you. I don't know your account size, but since you're excited, I'm excited for you. I mean, this is great. This is great. So Timothy says, on today's Beer with Markus, made my first option trade today. Okay, well, you can have whatever beverage you want during Coffee with Markus. I choose to have coffee because for me, it is only 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyhow, good. So Ron says, when you're using the wheel strategy, how much do you want to see the price drop from the current strike price? Shouldn't be at least 6%. No, I will show it to you in the Wheel Masterclass. You want to look for strong support and resistance, right? You want to see that this is a level where the stock has bounced off several times. It's super difficult to do this without real life examples. This is why I thought it would be good if we are doing this class together, that I can show you exactly what to do it. If you want to see a little bit of canned examples, I did a video on this of how to find strong support and resistance, so you can do that. Okay, good. Jim is joining us from freezing cold Carolina Beach. It is actually really nice here in Austin right now. It is 70 degrees, so it's perfect here. Okay, good. So good to see everybody here. And Thomas says, I can confirm the credibility of your results, have a 100% read rate for the last 6 months using the wheel strategy. I'm so glad, Thomas. You see, the important thing is, and this is why, Thomas, I appreciate it, if you follow your plan, if you don't panic. See, and especially this week with everything that's going on with Wall Street bets, Robinhood shutting down, other brokers restricting trading, right? I mean, for me, nothing has been restricted on the stocks that I'm trading. Yeah, if you jumped onto this craziness with GME, AMC, and you made a lot of money. Well done. Good for you. I choose to do profits that I can repeat and can do again next week and the week after. So GME, will we have another opportunity like this again? No. Did I look at this and consider trading it? Yes. Did I then say, cooler heads prevail, I'm staying out of this? Yeah. But again, if you jumped onto this and making money, really, good for you. Good for you. Anyhow. So Fernando says, if you get a sign on HAL, do you set calls immediately on Monday or do you wait for a pull-up? You see, this is where it's a great question. You see, this is where the wheel calculator will help you. So let's talk about HAL, right? And we are looking at the wheel calculator right now. So the stock here is HAL. The price the stock was bought at is $18.50. How many shares? I have 5,500 shares. Now again, for you it can be different. I'm actually making this a little bit bigger so that it is easier for you to see of what I'm doing here. So this is HAL. So now, of course, we need to see what strike price does make sense. Let me just show you an example. Right now, so if everything stays the same, for the February 5th, 1850, we could get what? Let's see what the last price was here. So for the 1850, we got to get 35 cents. For the 19, we got to get 23 cents. So let's take a look at this, right? So if we take the 1850, we can get, what did I just say? I already forgot. We could get probably 35 cents, right? With an expiration of February 12th, or we can do the same thing here, HAL, 1850. You see, this is why having the right tools is so important to make sure that you know what should you do. So here the option premium for the 19 will probably be, what, around maybe 20 cents, 23 cents. Let's just say we're getting 20 cents there. And same expiration, February, oh, it's actually February 5th. There we go. So now you see this is where the power of the right tools come in. Now you can see, okay, does this make sense? Either one gives you an analyzed premium that is more than the 30% that we are shooting for. So it doesn't really matter. The key difference here in these two is that if you're going for the 19 strike, you are making money on the stock if it goes above 19. So here it is more conservative. You would make $1,890. Here, if you go for this one, you would make $3,780. So Fernando, it is a great question. And this is where, when you have the right tools, this is where it helps you to make the right decision. I mean, this is just super quick here of what we are doing. But hey, just wanted to let you know it's one of the things here. Okay. Good. John is asking, when will you be offering the new book? As soon as the printer, it is now at the printer. So it's all in the printer's hand. As soon as he gives me a delivery date, which is probably 6 to 8 weeks from now, as soon as I get a delivery date, I will allow you to pre-order it if you want to. Okay. Good. So, yeah, assignments will be fine. It is part of the deal. So how do you get that screen where you can see each month's report? You mean on tastyworks? I downloaded the statements. I really downloaded the statements and then I showed them to you here. Okay, so good to see everybody here. Blindor, can you talk about HAL? We're going to get assigned. Yes! Because look at this. Getting assigned is awesome. Even if we just get 20 cents for the 18, that's actually, yeah, the 19. Look at this. Annualized, it's 49%. That is probably more money than you made when selling the put. Selling calls is super lucrative. When you know what you're doing, it can be so much fun. All right. Good. Rob, what would you recommend to an account starting at 500 to 1,000 to grow it fast? That's super difficult, Rob. I want to be honest. I'm not your guy, because with this, you need home run strategies. You need to really swing for the fences. You will strike out. And this is where it's almost like betting on red. You see, if you want to follow what I'm doing, I would say you need to have at least $5,000. And I know it sounds crazy, but I want to be honest. I mean, Rob, I could tell you right now, oh yeah, my gosh, join my masterclass, put this on a credit card, and I wouldn't be able to help you, right? I mean, this is where, absolutely honest, between you and I, right? If you don't have $5,000, I can't help you. There's tons of different strategies. I don't know of any trading strategy that I could recommend to you, but there's probably others. Just make sure that they're honest as well when they're saying, hey, here's how you can grow your account fast. Okay, yeah. And Louis says it would be better to work to generate more money. And I know everybody wants to get started with a small amount, and it might be possible. Unfortunately, I see most small accounts being wiped out, just like this. I mean, you might have heard it, that 90% of the traders lose 90% of their money in the first 90 days, right? The 90-90-90 rule. And this is often happening with small accounts. So, Rob, the odds are against you, just to be honest. I mean, just telling you. I know it's not what you want to hear, but I think it's what you should at least hear. If you're following this advice, it's of course up to you. You're an adult. Okay, good. So Caleb is asking, why is the stock buying power not higher than the option buying power in the margin account? Because I have portfolio margin. Portfolio margin is displayed differently. But yes, if you have an account size that is smaller than 200,000, it will be twice as much. It just here on larger accounts, I applied for portfolio margin. Then I get a leverage of 4-to-1 or 5-to-1. So this is why it's being displayed differently. Yeah, and I did make a video on how to use margin. I'll link to it in the description, Willie. It's the first time that I see you here, Willie. Are you new to this channel? Good to have you here. I don't think that I've seen you before here. Okay, good. Hey, I love this name here, Markus, with a K. Are you from Germany, Austria, Switzerland, maybe? Okay, so good to have you here on this channel. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So Steve is asking, great question. Do you ever roll your puts to avoid assignment? No, I want to be assigned. It is part of my plan. If I don't want to be assigned, I wouldn't have traded the stock in the first place. So Steve, it is a great question. And if you're selling naked puts, for example, with naked puts, you don't want to be assigned, right? I'm selling cash secured puts, and the way how I use the wheel strategy is in such a way that I am okay with assignment. I'm okay owning UAL, United Airlines. I'm okay owning Win Resorts. I'm okay using owning HAL, Halliburton, yeah, I guess. So I am okay, and this is part of the wheel strategy. And again, if you're not okay with owning the stock and selling calls against it, which I found incredibly lucrative, right? If you don't like this, then you would roll, but I don't do this. Yeah, so Jack is asking a very, very similar question. Jack, does this help what I just answered to Steve? Yeah, so rolling out, not for me. Not for me. Okay, Ramesh says it. Yeah, I won't roll. Was just thinking I might get assigned. Pride owner of ARKK on Monday. Okay, make just sure that this is a stock that you really want to own. Okay. Good. So Jim is also getting assigned on quite a few positions here in his $500,000 account. Okay, that's good. So Danielle is asking, do you choose the expiration date that you usually sell the put 2 to 3 weeks away? Yeah, so you see today is January 29th. So right now I would choose either February 5th or February 12th, which is the next 2 weeks. For all of next week, I will choose February 5th or February 12th. So the maximum for me is 2 weeks. Often it is around 10 days or less. Yeah, 5 to 10 days. So yes, Isha, I realized I didn't switch screens. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, good. Yeah, and Moses says you can only count realized, and I'm more curious on a wheel does during a downtrend. Hey, keep following this channel. I will keep trading the wheel. I traded it. Let me just show you so that we are on the same page. So I traded this wheel. Let me just show it to you during this time. I was trading it right here when the NASDAQ was coming down, 15%. I traded it when the NASDAQ was coming down 10%. I traded it when one of the symbols that I own, TQQQ, crashed down 30%. So yeah, I know what I'm doing, and I traded myself. This was a position on this rather small account, that $50,000 account, that was down $4,700, and I closed it out with a profit of $2,800. Super important that you know what you're doing. Okay. So, great questions here. Okay. Do you have any insights on lemonade huge premiums when it is too good to be true? It could be. So double check if there's anything going on with lemonade, if they're announcing something, if there might be a split, a reverse split, if they have any lawsuits, if they think about bankruptcy or anything like this. Okay, RC Flyer, great question. New to options, but if I don't have the money to cover assignment, if assigned, should I close the position before it expires? You could. Please take a look. I made a video on exactly this topic, and it is called Cash Secured Puts versus Naked Puts. I'll link to it in the description so that you can take a look at this. Really, take a look at this video and see what makes most sense for you. It's, I think, a 6 to 8 minute video. I'll link to it in the description or also here in the chat. Okay. Good. All right. Walter says, I'm supposed to get my PowerX book today. I'm glad. I mean, it's early. It should be in the mail. That is absolutely awesome. Jim Vesco is asking, is this new wheel class going to be any different than the wheel class you did in July? I have no idea what I did in July. I have a super short-term memory. So, Jim, I know that you're already part of our gang, right? So feel free to attend this. And we'll record it as well. So if you can't attend it live, it will be recorded. So you can absolutely watch the recording as well. And there's always, see, market conditions change all the time. And I always have fresh content that I'm sure you will enjoy. Okay, anyhow, hey, we went a little bit longer today than we usually do. Hope that you are enjoying this. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and click on like really quick. And hey, I'm going live at least 3 times a week. This week, I think I was live, 8 or 9 times with all the craziness. But if you're enjoying this channel, click on subscribe and hit the little notification bell. This way you get notified whenever I release a new video. Tomorrow, I will release a video on the VIX. The VIX is the volatility index, the fear factor. So I'll release a video to explain to you what that is, why you need it as an options trader, what you need to know, what are normal levels in the VIX, what you need to be aware of. So make sure that you're subscribing to the channel, that you don't miss it. I will see you in the next Coffee with Markus live or in any of the other live videos. Take care and have a great rest of your day.